This is a cudgel, tip, body, and end. It consists of 3 parts. The upper part, middle part, and the rear part. Clips. Usually, there are 2 kinds of grips. Single-hand grip and a double-hand grip. When thumb side of the hand face upward, called up grip, and the thumb side of the hand face downward, called down grip. When both thumb sides of the hands face upward, called double up grip. Both thumb sides of the hands face each other, called combined grip. When cross hands and gripped cudgel, called cross hand grip. The basic skills. Arms stretched upward when raised cudgel overhead, called overhead rise. When raised cudgel front upward at the head level, and stretch arms, called head level rise. Tip up rise. This is tip up rise with double hands. This is tip up rise with single hand. The cudgel rests obliquely on shoulder with 1 or 2 hands grip the thick end of cudgel. No waves. This is shouldering with 1 hand gripping. Back shouldering cudgel. The cudgel rests on the back with 1 hand grip the cudgel. No waves. The cudgel places under the armpit, called armpit cudgel. Holding cudgel. The tip of the cudgel moves left and right front upward in a small range, and the force delivered smoothly. Single-handed cloud. This is double-handed cloud. The cudgel should make a horizontal circle above head or at the front upward of the head. The force comes out from the upper part of the cudgel. Sweep. Horizontal sweep and waist level or close to the ground swiftly. The force comes out from the upper part of the cudgel violently. Over chest semi-sweep. Make a semi-sweep right or leftward above chest. The force comes out from the upper part of the cudgel violently. Shadow cudgel. The cudgel moves at the front of the slot quickly and smoothly while making a slot shadow. The cudgel should be not higher than mouth and then lower than chest. And make a waist shuttle. The cudgel should be as high as waist. Back shuttle. Grip shuttle with both hands at the front of the body, then place back passing head, and the shuttle cudgel side upward, then grip the cudgel with both hands one after another. Block. Horizontally rise the cudgel overhead. Parry. Place the cudgel at the front of the body with tip up and block right or left side swiftly and violently. Cudgel and smash. Grab the cudgel with both hands. One hand gripping the cudgel, slide towards the other, and let the other end of the cudgel smash side downward swiftly and forcefully. Place cudgel. Both hands grip the cudgel horizontally and press the cudgel downward. Straight arm rise. Both hands grip the cudgel and rise one end of the cudgel up frontward quickly. The force focuses on the rising end. Point. Strike the cudgel downward swiftly on ground. The force comes out from the tip of the cudgel. Tilt. The tip of the cudgel should move up or sideward swiftly. The force comes out from the tip of the cudgel. Upcut. The tip of the cudgel should make a vertical circle the side of body and cut out upward or backward. The force comes out from the upper part of the cudgel. Envelopment. The tip or the end of the cudgel makes vertical circles inward or outward, and the circular movements should be smoothly and swiftly. The force comes out from the tip or the end of the cudgel. Thrust within. The tip or the end of the cudgel thrusts out forward, sideward or backward, and the force focuses on the top of the cudgel. Brush aside. The tip or the end of the cudgel horizontally strikes sideward with force. The force comes out from the upper part of the cudgel. Downward strike. The cudgel strikes downward swiftly and violently. The force delivered from the upper part of the cudgel. Toes cudgel. Hold the end of cudgel and toes it. Make sure the cudgel turns semicircle vertically, then grip the other end of the cudgel with right hand. Stance on cudgel. The player can make various kinds of movements while stunting on the cudgel. Reverse figure 8. Grip the cudgel with 1 or 2 hands, and the cudgel technique is the same as uppercut. While making figure 8, the cudgel can't touch the body. If making figure 8 with 1 hand, grip the cudgel with right hand. Making figure 8 with double hands, grip the cudgel with right hand and the left hand as the assistant one. Vertical circle. Grip the cudgel with combined grip. Circles the cudgels with right hand and the left hand as the assistant hand, circling the cudgel swiftly and without touching the body. Front grip change and figure 8. It is one kind of figure 8. Grip the cudgel with 1 hand and make a vertical circles at front and back. Then change grip with left hand at the front of the body, steps forward and go on the same movements. All the performance should be completed smoothly and swiftly. Back grip change and figure 8. Make a vertical circle at front and back continuously, then change grip with other hand at back of the body. Globe skills. 1. This globe consists of end tilt in bow stance, turn body and flush with end in horse stance, front kick and uppercut, shouldering in bow stance. Tilt end with right arm swiftly and all the movements such as right knee, turn body, front kick, and all Cudgel techniques should be performed coordinated and harmonized. Globe 2. This globe consists of left and right pointing in cross steps, slapping Cudgel in drop crouch stance, and tilt on bow stance. Twist waist swiftly while doing left and right pointing. And the following movements should be performed naturally and with force. Globe 3. This globe consists of stand upright with feet together, horizontal sweep, downward strike, turn and point, and shouldering with knee lifted up. The force should come out from right hand while making sweep, and height of sweeping Cudgel should be a little higher than waist. Both feet kicking off or landing should be simultaneously when making leaping. Turn body swiftly. In this globe, they are holding Cudgel with upright standing. And strike. Low sweep. Holding, envelopment, and smash. Horizontal end strike and the bow stance should be completed at the same time. Right leg crouched when turn bow stance into drop crouch stance. Acceleration should be shown when drop crouch stance change into knee lifted up. No halting in change outward envelopment into horizontal end strike. In this group, their downward strike, push cudgel, pressing, and holding. Before making a vigorous downward strike, sweep a semicircle. No halting between each movement. The movements of body and cudgel should be coordinated and completed. In this group, there are horizontal sweep, figure 8, striking, tilt, and thrusting with end skills. Stand on left foot when making a horizontal sweep. Turn torso swiftly and smoothly. Making figure 8 should be performed swiftly and coordinated. In this group, there are cloud, holding, sweeping, downward striking, and shouldering skills. In this group, all movements should be completed with force and swiftly. Twisting waist and flapping shoulders to supplement force on the cudgel are needed. This group consists of reverse figure 8, downward striking, point, and end smash skills. Completed reverse figure 8 swiftly. Twist waist to supplement force on the cudgel while making downward strike in drop crouch stance. And the following movements should be performed smoothly and completely. This group needs high-skilled techniques. It consists of figure 8, uppercut, and shouldering, whirlwind kicking, and a front split and shouldering. Also, this group need high-skilled techniques. It consists of point, butterfly with spinning body a circle, and the end strike inside drop split. This is high-skilled group skills. It consists of clouding, holding, shouldering, advance, and a butterfly with spinning body a circle, and a whirlwind kicking. Practice makes perfect. If you persist on your practice, we are sure you can grasp these basic skills. Afterwards, you can begin your elementary routine practice.